welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hallie, and every single Saturday I come up with a new themed baby name list. So for all of you expecting mamas out there, or you just got a new pet, you're a name lover like myself, whatever you're here for, welcome. This week we are going to be talking about old-fashioned name for girls that have the cutest nicknames. Almost every single name on this list has a nickname, or the name itself is nicknamey, but they all have such a cute vintage vibe to them. Also, if it is a little bit dark in here, I don't have my ring light plugged in right now because my 8-month-old daughter is playing in here and I want to be able to see her. So we have 15 names today, and I'm just going to go ahead and get into the list. The very first old-fashioned girl name I have for you guys today is the name Frances. Frances is English from Latin, meaning from France, or free man, or in her case, free woman. And in 2020, it ranked 641. So it is ranking, but like not super high. And you guys also have to realize with uniqueness, it 100% depends where you live. Like for example, a really popular name the past couple of years has been Charlotte, but I personally do not know one Charlotte that's a baby. I know a couple people on YouTube who have daughters named Charlotte, but personally I don't know a Charlotte in my life. And like Magnolia, in the year she was born, it ranked like 200 and something, but the hospital she was born at, they had told me they had never heard of a baby named that before. So remember, uniqueness totally depends on where you live, so you could also judge it based on that. Being at 641, I would consider that a unique name. So when you guys are looking at baby names, definitely keep that in mind, that where you live plays a factor, especially if you watch baby names I love but won't be using videos and somebody's like, I love this unique name, and you're like, I know 5 people named that. Just remember, where they live, it could be a very unique name. It just happens to be common where you live. But anyways, the name Frances, you get the adorable unisex nickname Frankie, and I think that's probably why this name is a little bit popular, because Frankie is just such a cute girl's name. I absolutely love it. Speaking of Charlotte, I didn't even realize I had put it on this list. Charlotte is the French version of Charles, meaning free man, or again, in her case, free woman. And in 2020, Charlotte ranked number 8. 8! And I have never met a baby named Charlotte, guys. All right, guys, little interruption. My baby wanted to join me. What I was saying was, just because if it's in the top 10, top 20, top 100, that does seem popular for the whole country, but still might be the only one in your town with that name. That's my whole point. With the name Charlotte, you get the nicknames Charlie and Lottie. Lottie is personally my favorite nickname from Charlotte, and I think Lottie gives a little bit more of those vintage vibes. If you're wanting to give your daughter an old-fashioned girl's name, go with Charlotte, and you can go with the modern nickname Charlie if you'd like to. The good thing about Charlotte is you have a modern nickname Charlie, or a very vintage nickname Lottie. The third name I have today is Winifred. Winifred is Welsh, meaning blessed peacemaking. How sweet is this name? In 2020, it ranked 1,716, so a very familiar sounding name that's really not that popular. And with the name Winifred, you get the adorable nickname Winnie. I love the nickname Winnie. Or you get the more masculine nickname of Freddie. And I was reading up on this name. I can't remember. I think it might have been a blog post I found on Pinterest. But how cute is the nickname Freddie for a girl? I think that's very modern to give your daughter a feminine name with a masculine nickname. I think that's really cute. The fourth name I have for you guys today is the name Fanny. Fanny is English from Latin, meaning free woman, or French woman. There is no data in 2020 for this name, but in 2021, it's currently at 2,291. So if you are watching this video and it's not February of 2021, definitely check up on this. This is just currently for 2021. And in 2020, there wasn't any information on it, and to my knowledge, that means it wasn't ranked. So a very unique choice, a very vintage sounding name. This name itself doesn't really have a set nickname that comes from it, but the name itself sounds nicknamey. Fanny, I think that's just, it's pretty cute. It's a cute little classic name. All right, guys, the fifth name I have for you guys today is the name Belle, like Princess Belle. It's the short form of the name Isabelle, which is French meaning beautiful. How cute is this? And in 2020, it ranked 738, again within the top 1,000, but I don't really think it's that popular. Do you guys know anybody named Belle? If you do, comment down below, because I adore this name. I think it's so stinking cute. The sixth one we have is a nickname for the name Elizabeth, and that is the name Betty. Betty is so sweet and it gives you vintage vibes. I mean, for real. So you could go with naming your daughter Elizabeth and calling her Betty instead of the more modern way of nicknaming her Beth or Lizzie or Eliza. You could go with Betty. And Elizabeth is Hebrew meaning oath or pledge to God. And the name Betty ranked 1,664 in 2020. I think that naming your daughter Betty by itself would be super cute, but if you're wanting to honor somebody named Elizabeth, you could honor them and then call your daughter Betty. The seventh name I have for you guys today is actually on my baby name list. Like, if I get pregnant again, this is gonna be a contender, guys. And that is the name Dorothy. Dorothy is the English version of the Greek name Dorothea, meaning gift of God. How precious is that? In 2020, Dorothy ranked 876, so within the top 1,000. But the reason I love this name so much is because you get the nickname Dottie or Dot. I think that if I named my daughter Dorothy, I would call her Dottie, definitely when she was a baby. But I really like giving kids a full proper name. So if you named her Dorothy, she could be Dot or Dottie as a baby, and then Dorothy as like an adult and a teenager and stuff. But I think Dottie works for all ages as well. But just some ideas to throw at you guys, but I love this name. The eighth name was actually recommended to me when I was pregnant with Magnolia, and I really like it, and that's the name Hattie. Hattie is German, meaning home ruler. Hattie was originally a nickname for the name Harriet. So if you guys are looking for a full proper name to get the nickname Hattie, you could go with the vintage sounding name Harriet. But Hattie on its own is now a name and is currently ranked at 495. That's what it ranked in 2020. So you could go with Harriet and nickname her Hattie, or just go with Hattie by itself. The ninth name I have for you guys is, again, one of my favorites, and that is the name Faye. Spelled F-A-Y or F-A-Y-E. Faye is French, meaning elf or fairy. That's why I love this name so much. I just think the meaning fairy is so whimsical and magical. And in 2020, it ranked 761 with an E, so F-A-Y-E. And in 2020, without the E, so F-A-Y, it ranked 2,234. So the spelling with an E is a little bit more popular, but again, I think with or without the E, it looks correct. But yeah, Faye, it's such a vintage sounding name with such a whimsical, magical meaning, and I just think that's really sweet. The 10th name I have for you guys today is the name Edith. Edith is English, meaning prosperous in war. What a strong meaning for a girl's name. I absolutely love it. And it ranked 719 in 2020. And the really cool part about the name Edith is it's very proper sounding, but you get the adorable nickname Edie. I don't know about you guys, but I could just see a little baby Edith and calling her Edie, like Edie running around the daycare or the kindergarten classroom. I don't know. I just think it's one of those names that could definitely grow with her as she ages. The 11th name is, again, one that I just adore. It has such vintage vibes to it, but also some modernness to it as well. I don't know. And that is Naomi. Naomi is Hebrew, meaning pleasantness, so I think that's just really sweet. Like, you want your daughter to be pleasant and happy and great and all of those good things. And in 2020, it actually ranked way higher than I thought it did, and it ranked 58. So pretty popular, but again, uniqueness is subjective, like depending on where you live. But yeah, what do you guys think of Naomi? The 12th name I have for you guys today is the name Adele. Adele is German, meaning noble. And in 2020, it ranked 1,059. I actually thought this one might be a little bit higher on the list because of the singer, but I think Adele is just very, very cute. The 13th name on this list is one that has so many nickname options, and that is the name Barbara. Barbara is Latin, meaning foreign woman, and in 2020 it ranked 1,716. And so when I think of the name Barbara, I think of the nicknames being Barbie or Barb. But when I was looking this up, I got on some forums to see what people thought of this name, what they went by, some nicknames that they call people named Barbara. And the options are Barbie, Barb, which are the two that I said already, BB, Babs, and Bobby. I thought Bobby was a very interesting one to call somebody named Barbara, but again, giving them such a classic feminine name with a masculine nickname. I think that's really cute. So you have lots of great nickname options for Barbara. The 14th name I have is Dolly. Dolly is Greek, meaning divine gift. And in 2020, it ranked 3,210. So I was doing some research on this name and found that Dolly was originally a nickname for Dorothy, but then it became a name on itself. It hasn't been as popular after Dolly Parton rose to fame, because when I say Dolly, you guys think of Dolly Parton, don't you? But I think it's really cute. I think it's time to bring this name back. I love it. And again, if you guys want to go back to using Dolly as a nickname for Dorothy, go ahead and do that too. That's just another option. All right guys, the 15th name I have for you guys, I did get this name from Bridgerton, and this is the youngest Bridgerton daughter's name, and that is Hyacinth. Hyacinth is a flower name from Greek, meaning precious stone. Oh my god, how cute is that? I couldn't find any information on Hyacinth from 2020, but in 2019 it ranked 13,050, so really uncommon, really unique. And I did read that this is a very exotic nature-inspired name, so if you're not wanting to do like willow or rose or something very common, you could go with Hyacinth. But if you guys think that Hyacinth is kind of hard to say, it's hard to pronounce, I have some nickname options for you guys. I have Hi, Haya, Cynthia, Cindy, and Indy. I again got on some forums to see what people thought of this name. I was seeing what people had thought some nicknames for this name could be, and those were the most common answers. Again, it's your kid, you can nickname them whatever you want. But those are my 15 old-fashioned girls names that have adorable nicknames. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Sorry, she's kind of out of control. I have a really busy week this week, and this was the only time slot I had to film, so I hope she wasn't too much of a bother. But anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and I work really hard to research the names on this list, pick the names I want to put on the list. The whole list is curated by me. I do all the research, pick all the names, all of that good stuff. So if you guys would like this, I would really appreciate it. And comment down below what your favorite name from this list was. I would really appreciate to hear kind of what your guys' favorite style of names are and that sort of thing. But anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, I believe, is Pisces names, because we will be entering the Pisces season. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. I would love to have you, and I will see you guys next Saturday. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching.